Make sure you have paper, pencil, and your name tents. Paper, pencil, and your name tents. Paper, pencil, and your name tents. We're going to get started here in just a little bit. Paper, pencil, name tents. We're going to get started in about 2 minutes. You guys made it to Friday. Yay! I love seeing all these beautiful faces on a Friday morning. We made it. We have 1 more minute and we're going to get started. Make sure you have paper and pencil and make sure you have your name tents. All right, we're going to start with the quick game of scavenger hunt. I want you to get ready. I'm going to tell you the first thing I want you to find. All right, remember, you cannot go until I say go. So don't try to cheat. I saw some people cheating yesterday. All right, the first thing I want you to find is a water bottle. Go, a water bottle. Wow, Brandon, that was quick. Tanaya, that was quick. Amaya, I see yours. Oh, Nathan Maxwell. Nairobi, I see yours. I see Kelsey's, see Devin's. Jordan, do I see yours? Gotcha. All right. Byron, I see yours. Chancellor. Good job. All right. Go ahead and put your water bottles down. I see yours, Xander. Go ahead and put your water bottles down. The next thing I want you to find, a pencil box, like you used at school, a supply box. Ready, set, go. Supply box or pencil box that you use at school. Oh, wow. Tanaya, you are on it today. Wow. Is that Maxwell's or is that Nathan's? I can't tell. Got it. Oh, Abram, I see yours. Marilyn, I love yours. Jasmine, I see yours. Brandon, Jordan, good job. Josiah. All right. We're going to move to the next thing. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to put that back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. The next thing I want you to find is 3 of the same thing. 3 of the same thing. Ready, set, go. 3 of the same thing. Chancellor, I can't tell what that is. Move it back from the camera a little bit. Oh, that's just your phone. Okay. All right. 3 of the same thing. Oh, I see 3 bananas. I see 3 pens, Brandon. 3 pencils, Kelsey. 3 cans. Melania, I see those. 3 books, Jordan. Very good. Very, very good. Mateo, I see your 3 pencils. Oh, I see 3 cups. Nairobi. I see them. Good job. All right. Go ahead and put those things away. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All of those things are put away. The next thing I want you to find is a stuffed animal. A stuffed animal. Ready, set, go. A stuffed animal. Or a stuffed toy. Ooh, Mateo, I see it. I see it, I see it. Oh, I see you 3 with your stuffed toys or stuffed animals. Abram, I see yours. Marilyn, I love that stuff. Oh, Kelsey, I love it. I love it. I love it. Byron, is that a stuffed toy? That's Spider-Man. Was that Spider-Man? Byron, you're funny. I love it. Josiah, I see yours. All right. Who's that has the, is that a Curious George or is that a monkey? What is, I can't tell. It's sideways. There we, oh, okay, I see it, I see it. I love it. That is so cute. All right, go ahead and put that away. Go ahead and put that away. The last thing, I need you to find something green. Something green. Ready, set, go. Something green. Something green, something green, something green. Reggie, you already had something green on your shirt. Yep, that Nike sign, that's green. Brandon, I love it. Oh, I'm seeing green. Can't tell what that is, Katrina. But I see that it's green. I love it. Someone, Tanaya, that's green. Oh, it has green on the chips. I see it now. I see a green shoe, Jordan. Oh, is that Jordan? I had the green shoe. All right. Oh, I see the green cup. I see green on a shirt. I see a green book. I see green everywhere. I see green crayons. I see green markers. Green, green, green. I see green plates. I see green ball, football or something. All right. We are going to get started. So I need you to put everything away. Make sure you have your paper, your pencil, and your name tag, or your name card. I'll give you 10 seconds to put everything away. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I need everybody to take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Stretch your arms up to the sky. Stretch them, try to touch the ceiling, and put them back down. Go back up, try to touch the sky. Stretch it, stretch it, stretch it. Now put them out to the side. Put them out to the side. Try to touch the walls on the side of you. Stretch it, stretch it, stretch it. Put your arms down. All right, I want you to roll your shoulders back. Good job. Now roll them to the front. Okay, now sit down. Take a deep breath. Deep breath out. We are getting ready to learn. It is Friday. Everybody clap for Friday. You guys have done an awesome job this week. We are going to continue our learning. I have a lot to go over today, so just need you to stay with me. I'm going to share my screen here in just a second. Share screen. Hopefully it'll share here in just a minute. All right. I am going to see if I can. Please stop doing it. I'm going to find out who's doing that. So I need you to stop. So whoever did that, I need you to erase it. And then I am going to find out who is actually doing that so that I can talk to them later. All right. There we go. Oops. All right. We are going to start. I am going to make this big so that we can all see it. If you can see my screen, give me a thumbs up. You can see my screen, give me a thumbs up. All right, it says Friday, June the 12th. All right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to figure out, and all I want you to do is you're just gonna watch. So you're gonna answer, and then we're gonna figure this out together. So you're just gonna answer, you're not gonna write anything down. We have words at the bottom, these words right here. We're gonna go in an order, just a line like that, a line like that. And we're gonna decide, is this word a noun, a verb, or an adjective? Is it a noun, a verb, or an adjective? All right, let's think about the word truck. Before we do that, let's go over these. A noun is a person, a place, or a thing, or an animal. A noun is a person, place, or thing, or an animal. A verb describes what the noun is doing. And an adjective simply describes the noun. All right, here we go. Truck. If you think it is a noun, give me one finger. If you think it is a verb, put up 2 fingers. If you think it's an adjective, put up 3 fingers. Truck. Is it a noun, verb, or adjective? Is it a person, place, or thing? Is it describing the noun, or is it telling what the noun is doing? So truck is a noun. All right, yellow. 1 if you think it's a noun, 2 if you think it's a verb, 3 if you think it's an adjective. Yellow. Is it a noun, a verb, or an adjective? Yellow is an adjective. It describes something. Home. Is it a noun? Is it a verb? Is it an adjective? Put up your fingers. Is it a noun, a verb, or an adjective? Home is a noun, the thing. Quick. Is it a noun? Is it a verb? Or is it an adjective? Quick. Is it a noun, a verb, or an adjective? Quick is an adjective. It might describe, it will describe something. All right. Yell. Is yell a noun, a verb, or an adjective? Yell, is it a noun, a verb, or an adjective? Yell is a verb. If I say the boy yells, I'm telling what the boy is doing. All right. Run. Is run a noun, a verb, or an adjective? Is run a noun, a verb, or an adjective? Hold up your fingers. Run is a verb. It's telling what the noun is doing. Huge. Is huge a noun, a verb, or an adjective? Is huge a noun, a verb, or an adjective? Huge is an adjective. Might be describing how big something is. Sleep. Is sleep a noun, a verb, or an adjective? Sleep. Remember, 1 for noun, 2 for verb, 3 for adjective. Sleep is a verb. It's telling what something or someone is doing. All right, cat. Oh, this should be easy. Is it a noun, a verb, or an adjective? Cat. Hold up those fingers, hold up those fingers. Cat is a noun. Plate. Is plate a noun, a verb, or an adjective? Hold up your fingers. A noun, a verb, or an adjective? It is a noun. Talk. Is talk a noun, a verb, or an adjective? Talk. Is it a noun, a verb, or an adjective? Talk would be a verb. All right. Snow. Is snow a noun, a verb, or an adjective? Is snow a noun, a verb, or an adjective? Snow is a noun. Eat. Well, we know it can't be a noun because all the places in the noun are filled up. So eat. Is it a verb or is it an adjective? Eat. Is it a verb? Or is it an adjective? Eat would be a verb. Then little, that describes something, that would be an adjective. And slow describes something, and that would be an adjective. If you got them all right, stand up and give me 3 jumping jacks. Ready, set, go. You got them all right, give me 3 jumping jacks. All right, great job. All right, some vocabulary for this next chapter. There's a word that says scarlet. Scarlet is simply a bright red color. And then I put the color scarlet right next to it. So scarlet, let's think about this. Scarlet is a bright red color. Would this be a noun, a verb, or an adjective? Is it a noun? Is it a verb? Or is it an adjective? Scarlet. Show me with your fingers. Is it a noun, a verb, or an adjective? Noun is 1, verb is 2, 3 is adjective. It is an adjective. All right. I'm going to start with chapter 3. We are on chapter 3 now. Here we go. I need you to listen carefully. The title of this chapter is called Our Garden. We planted tomatoes, squash, onions, garlic, peas, pumpkins, and potatoes. Besides that, we planted 2 special things we saw in the catalog, which were genuine corn of the ancients. It grows 20 feet high. Harvest your corn with the ladder. Surprise your friends and neighbors. And make a house of flowers. Our beans grow 10 feet tall. Grow them around stream. Make a beautiful roof and walls out of their scarlet blossoms. There's that word scarlet. So that means red blossoms. Huey was the one who wanted the house of flowers the most. I wanted the giant corn. My father said he wasn't sure. He wanted either giant corn or a flower house. And if we wanted them, we would have to take care of them all summer by pulling weeds. We said we would. We planted everything one Saturday. We worked all day long, getting the ground smooth and even and laying the little seeds down in rows. The whole time, I felt the catalog cats were there, swirling their tails in the air. We finished just before the sun went down. My mother gave Huey and me baths. She said we were darker than the garden. She said we were dirty enough that she could grow plants on our hands and knees. When we were clean, we had supper with chocolate pie for dessert and went to bed. Huey went to sleep right away, but I didn't. I put my jacket on over my pajamas and went out the back door to the garden. In the dark, it looked as if the garden was sleeping. I lay down on the grass. It was cold and a little wet. I looked up. I thought all the catalog cats were sitting on the roof in the garage, staring at me. Over the top of the garage was the moon, a little moon with sharp horns. There were birds rustling in the dark branches of the trees. The seeds were dreaming, I thought. I put my mouth next to the ground and I spoke to the seeds very softly. Grow. And you, corn seeds, grow as high as the house. In just 1 week, the seeds did start to grow, and we watered them and we weeded them. By the end of the summer, we had vegetables from the garden every night. And the corn did grow as high as the house, although there wasn't very much of it, and it was almost too tough to eat. The best thing of all was Huey's house made of flowers. After a while, the flowers dropped their petals and turned into beans, and we ate the beans for supper. So what Huey made was probably the first house anyone had ever played in and then ate. Catalog cats are strange, but a house you eat for dinner is stranger yet. That is the end of chapter 3. Chapter 3 is pretty short. So we have Huey, his dad, and Julian. And it sounds like they ordered fruits and vegetables, and then they ordered corn and they ordered flowers out of that catalog. And they planted them. Huey wanted the flower house. And then Julian wanted the corn. So they both got what they wanted. For your homework, you'll be able to listen to that again. And this time I want you to read along as I'm reading. And then you'll have 3 questions to answer for that chapter. That chapter is really short. So if you were listening just now, and if you listen again, you should be able to do really, really well on that. All right, we're going to switch over to math. And we're going to talk about something called elapsed time. Elapsed time is simply the amount of time that it passes from the beginning of an event to the end of an event. So in this lesson, you will learn how to solve for elapsed time and explore how it can be used in your everyday life. So for example, How many of you play sports? Maybe you go to basketball practice, maybe you go to cheerleading, gymnastics, football, baseball, tap, soccer. You might go to some type of thing. So if you wanted to know the elapsed time, you want to know how much time is it in between when I get to practice and when I end practice. That's what elapsed time is. Or maybe you want to know when you go to school. If I go to school at 9 o'clock and I get out at 4, I want to know how much time has passed. So that's elapsed time. You want to know how much time has passed in between one event. So if I look here, I have a start time of 8 o'clock. Remember, hour hand is shorter, minute hand is longer. So this is 8 o'clock. So that's the start time. The end time is 11 o'clock. So I want to know how much time has passed from the start time and the end time. I want to know how much time has elapsed. So I can do it this way. I can say, well, there's 8. So that's 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. 3 hours have passed from 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock. All right. Let's look at some examples here. It says it is, so this time right here shows me 1:30. This time shows 1:30. It says it took me 15 minutes to clean my room. Now what time is it? So it's 1:30 and it took me 15 minutes to clean my room. So if I move my minute hand 15 minutes, I go, let's see, 5, 10, 15. Because remember, each time I move it, that's worth 5 minutes. So 5, 10, 15. What time is it going to be by the time I am finished cleaning my room? If the minute hand is now going to be on 9, that gives me 1:45. 1:45. All right, let's look at number 2. Number 2 says, it is, that shows me 4:05. Remember, my hour hand is a shorter hand. It's at the 4. My minute hand is pointed towards the 1, so that lets me know it's 4:05. It says we went to the park for 30 minutes. Now, what time is it? Wow, they went to the park for 30 minutes. So now I'm going to move this, and I'm going to count by 5s as I move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So now my minute hand is going to be on the 7. My hour hand stays the same, but my minute hand is on the 7. So if it's 4:05 now, how long or what time is it? That would give me 4:35. So remember, I move this however many minutes it says that has passed. So the answer there is 4:35. Let's see, number 3. It is 5:10. 5:10. It took me 20 minutes to do my homework. Now what time is it? Okay, I'm not going to say anything. I want you to think about this. So it's 5:10. It took me 20 minutes to do my homework. Now what time is it? So remember, I'm going to move this and I'm going to count by 5s, and wherever it stops on that minute hand, that's going to be my new minute. Let's think about this. It's 5:10. It took me 20 minutes. 5, 10, 15, 20. So that means it's going to be 5:30. 5:30. I'm moving that minute hand. 5, 10, 15, 20. My hour hand stays the same. That's 5. Now my minute hand is on the 30. Let's look at number 4. It took me 10 minutes to wash the dishes. Now what time is it? Oh, I didn't give you the time. Let's see. Ooh, that time is 6:35. 6:35. It took me 10 minutes to wash the dishes. Now what time is it? So remember, I'm going to move my minute hand 10 minutes forward. 5, 10. So if it's 6:35, and now my minute hand is on the 9, what time does that give me? That gives me 6:45. All right. Whoa. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Okay. We are going to do this. Get a piece of paper out. Get a piece of paper out. Yes, you may. You may go to the restroom. Go ahead. All right. I have a piece of paper out. This is what I want you to write down. Actually, hold on one second. I'm going to do this. I'm going to write a sentence right here, and it's not going to be correct. I want you to write it the correct way. I want you to write that sentence the correct way. I have the boy are not happy. There are 1, 2, 3 mistakes in this sentence. I want you to write the sentence the correct way. It says the boy are not happy. How do I make this sentence correct? There are 3 mistakes here. I want you to correct those mistakes. The boy are not happy. There are 3 mistakes here. Tell me what I need to do or write it down to make this sentence correct. All right, if I'm making this sentence correct, I need to start with the capital letter. The boy are not happy. That's not making sense. The boy is not happy. And then I need a period at the end. All right, so if you don't have that down, go ahead and put that down. All right, here's the next sentence. This says, yesterday we rode our bike outside. That's what that sentence is supposed to say. Yesterday we ride our bike outside. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 mistakes in this sentence. 4 mistakes. See if you can find the 4 mistakes and correct them and write them down. Yesterday we ride our bike outside. How do I correct this sentence? Make the corrections and write it down. Yesterday, we ride our bike outside. Abram, are you writing? Okay, I want to make sure you're writing. Yesterday, we ride our bike outside. So if I need to correct this, I'm going to start yesterday. So I'm talking about more than one person, but I'll come back to that. But if I'm talking about something that I did yesterday, I'm not currently writing it. I wrote it, or we wrote it. So yesterday we rode and this is what I was getting to. I'm talking about more than one person. So it's not just one bike, but it's multiple bikes. So I would say our bikes out, and then I forgot to put the I in outside. So it's yesterday we rode our bikes outside. All right. I'll give you a chance to get that completed. It's always important to go back and look over your writing to make sure that it makes sense. Make sure that it makes sense. All right. Started with a capital letter, ended with the proper punctuation. Make sure that your sentence makes sense. All right, here's the next one. All right, this one might be a little tricky. This says, the sun is bright and hot. There are two mistakes in this sentence. The sun is bright and hot. There are two mistakes in this sentence. The sun is bright and hot. The sun is bright and hot. Two mistakes in this sentence. The first one is S-O-N is talking about a person. Am I talking about a person that's bright and hot? Or am I talking about that thing that's in the sky? I'm talking about that thing that's in the sky. That star, that big star that's in the sky. So that is spelled S-U-N. The sun is bright and hot. And I'm going to put an exclamation point because I might be expressing this like, oh, the sun is bright and hot. All right. Number 4. I'm going to see how many of you remember this from yesterday. I mean, not from yesterday, from second grade. Mrs. Harris is going to eat at Wendy's. Do that. See if that'll. Ms. Harris is going to eat at Wendy's. I see 1, 2, 3 mistakes. I see 3 mistakes. Ms. Harris is going to eat at Wendy's. Three mistakes there. See if you'll remember this from second grade. Something called proper nouns. Proper nouns. Something that you have to do to proper nouns that you don't do to regular nouns. When you come across a proper noun, you have to do something. All right, here we go. Proper nouns have to be capitalized. So even though this starts with the beginning of the sentence, I'm gonna capitalize the M in Mrs. And then I also have to capitalize Harris is going to eat at, and then Wendy's I have to capitalize as well because that is a proper noun. Right. So remember, you have to capitalize proper nouns. Every sentence needs to start with a capital letter. You need to have punctuation. You need to read to make sure that the sentence makes sense. If it does not make sense, then you need to rewrite it so that it makes sense. So this is what you're going to do right now. I'm going to set a timer for 3 minutes. And I'm going to tell you what I want you to write about. I'm going to give you 3 minutes. I want you to write about a time when you were happy. Write about a time when you were happy. I'm going to give you 3 minutes. I'm setting my timer. Ready, set, go. Write about a time when you were happy. Write as much as you can. Write as much as you can. Write about a time when you were happy. It can be when you were with your family, when you were with your friends, when you were at school. I just want you writing. Write about a time when you were happy. I see those pens moving, those pencils moving. I love it. I love it. I love it. Great job, kiddos. Writing about a time when you were happy. You have about 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. You guys are doing awesome. Wow, I see those pencils just a moving. I'm loving what I see. Loving what I see. I see third graders on here. This is what third grade looks like. You have about a minute left. Great job, kiddos. Let's finish strong. You're writing about a time when you were happy. Reggie, are you finished? Give me a thumbs up if you're finished. Okay. Have about 30 more seconds. If you have not finished the sentence that you're on, go ahead and finish that sentence. We're going to do something with these writings here in just a second. I'm going to count it down, so make sure you have that thought down on your piece of paper. Excuse me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. All right. This is what I want you to do. This is what we call editing. So now what you did, you just wrote down everything that came to mind about a time when you were happy. I want you to make sure and go through your writing. Make sure at each sentence, the start of a sentence, you have a capital letter. If you do not, now's the time to just go through and erase it and put a capital. Make sure that you have the proper punctuation at the end. So if it's something exciting, you're going to put an exclamation point. If you put a question in your writing, you're going to put a question mark. If you're just making a statement, you are going to put a period. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to go through and make sure that you have that completed. This is part of editing. This is the first part. So make sure you have capitalization and you have the proper punctuation. If you named a person in particular, where we just talked about the proper noun, you want to make sure that that is capitalized as well. So if you named your cousin and your cousin's name is Jennifer, you want to make sure that Jennifer is capitalized in your writing. I'm giving you 2 minutes to get this done. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Checking for all of your sentences. Make sure they start with a capital letter. Make sure they end in the proper punctuation. Then we're going to do something else. Proper punctuation, capitalization. You have about 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. Down to 20. We're down to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, the next part in this editing phase, I want you to read your paper out loud to yourself. Make sure that your paper makes sense. Remember the sentences we just corrected? And some of them that I didn't have, they made sense and you had to correct them. Now you're going to correct your own writing. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to correct your writing. So read it out loud. If you read it out loud and you read something that doesn't make sense, go ahead and correct it. All right. Brandon, are you writing? I need you writing. I need you reading. All right. Time has started. So you're reading it out loud to make sure that it makes sense. Read it out loud to make sure that it makes sense. Read it out loud to make sure that it makes sense. So if you didn't put a word in there, that a word needs to go in there, put that word in there. Or if you have too many words, take a word out. You have about 1 more minute left. You have 1 more minute left. Make sure it makes sense. We're down to 30 seconds. And then we have 1 more piece of this writing that we are going to do. 1 more piece of this writing. We're down to about 20 seconds. We're down to about 20 seconds. Now we're down to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So the next part of this, you did the first part. You wrote all of your ideas down, a time when you were happy. Then you went back through and you checked for proper punctuation and capitalization. Then you went back through and you read it to make sure that it makes sense. So now what you're going to do is write your final draft. So what I want you to do on a separate piece of paper, I want you to rewrite this with all of your corrections and all of that. And then when you get off of here and you get onto Seesaw to do your work, I'm going to give you extra credit. I want you to take a picture of this in Seesaw and submit it to me. So you'll go to add response and you'll submit it to me because I want to see your writings. I'm looking for everyone to do that. I'm looking for everyone to do that. Just a minute, Byron. I'll answer your question in a minute, okay? Or at the end, I'll answer your question. So you're going to rewrite this in your best handwriting. It is so important to make sure that you use your best handwriting because you spent all this time putting your thoughts on paper, doing your corrections, that the person that you give it to needs to be able to read it. So I want you to write it and then rewrite it. And then I want you to take a picture of it and put it in Seesaw and submit it to me, okay? And I will get that set up for you as well. So I'm just going to give you a quick example of what my paper would look like. I am going to tell you about a time when I was happy. See, I have capitalization and I have punctuation. I told my reader what my paper is about. I remember when I got my first dog. My dog was white and black. He was a cute dog. He made me happy. I played with him all the time. My dog and I did everything together. My dog made me smile. This is a time when I was happy. So this is just an example. You might not have wrote about a dog. You might have wrote about a friend. So I went through, I'm going to check. I have capitalization here. I have punctuation, another capitalization, punctuation, capitalize, punctuation. Oh, I think I'm going to go back. He was a cute dog. He made me happy. I think where it says he made me happy, I'm going to put an exclamation point because he really made me happy. I played with him all the time. Capitalization, punctuation, capitalization, punctuation, capitalization, punctuation. So I'm going to go back through and read it. I'm going to tell you about a time when I was happy. I remember when I got my first dog. My dog was white and black. He was a cute dog. He made me happy. I played with him all the time. My dog and I did everything together. My dog made me smile. This is a time when I was happy. The whole paper, I talked about one thing, and that was me and my dog. So you need to make sure that your paper talks about you and your dog. I mean, you and the time when you were happy, not about you and your dog, but a time when you were happy. Remember, you're going to take a picture of that. You're going to shoot it to me. All right. This is what I need you to do. I need you to get your name tense out. Get your name tense out. Name tense out. All name tense. Remember, this is how I'm taking attendance. Put your name tense so I can see them. All name tense. I'm seeing name tense. Some of you have updated your name tense. I love it. I love it. I love it. Remember, make your names as dark as you can. All right, keep them up, keep them up, keep them up. Keep those name tense up. Keep your name tense up. Yes, yes, yes. Name tense, name tense. I think I have just about, Elijah, where's your name tent? I want to make sure I get you counted. Layla, where's your name tent, sweetie? Hold it up, keep it up. All right, Layla, if you could do me a favor over the weekend, if you could make one with crayon and make it just a little bit darker for me, that would be awesome. All right, going to the next screen. Rich, you need a name tent. Elijah, I see your names, but I just want to make sure. Okay, put your name tents down. All right, couple of important things. I have checked all of the homework so far that we have up until this day. Some of you are still missing quite a bit of homework. I've sent parents emails. I really, really, really need you to get this completed. If you could do some of it maybe over the weekend or next week, Monday, just double up on them, but I really need you to get your homework in. This is how you are counted for summer school. So please get your homework in. If your parents have a question, they have all of my contact information and they can contact me. I'm going to unmute everybody at the very end. So if you have questions, I'll answer those questions in. So I see Marilyn has her hand up. And Elijah, did you have your hand up as well? Okay, I thought Elijah did. Okay. Jasmine, I'll get you at the very end. Katrina, I'll get you at the very end as well. I'll give everyone a chance to ask questions. All right, homework. You have new homework for today. It's going to be there at 10 o'clock. You have something with catalog. The stories that Julian tells is the chapter that I just read. So I have that link on there. You can hear me reading it again. You can read along with it. And then you have 3 questions to answer. 3 questions. Then for math, you're doing time and you're telling to the nearest minute. Telling to the nearest minute. That homework is due today. But again, if you have more homework out there that you have not submitted, I went through as of last night about 11 o'clock to check all homework. So I really need those kiddos who are a little bit behind to get caught up, okay? So you don't get so far behind. And then last, I am meeting with, hold on one second. I'm gonna get that up. I am meeting with the following people. Here we go. Following people. Ooh, there we go. Mateo, Dahar, Larry, Byron, Xander. This is my small group for today. Mateo, Dahar, Larry, Byron, and Xander. Remember, I'm meeting with you 10:30 to 11:30. 10:30 to 11:30. Mateo, oh, I'm sorry. Amaya, Mateo, Dahar, Larry, Byron, Xander. Amaya, I'm so sorry. Amaya, Mateo, Dahar, Larry, Byron, and Xander. Those are the kiddos that I'm meeting with for small group today. Everybody else, please, please, please make sure you get your work completed. I am going to unmute. Those that have questions, you're going to raise your hand, and then when I call on you, then you will unmute. So everyone else, if you do not have a question, I will see you Monday at 9 o'clock. So if you don't have any questions, I'll see you later. Bye. If you have a question, stay on. If you have a question, stay on. If not, go ahead and log off. And then those that have questions, I'm going to answer.
Bye.
Do not take it off of mute yet until I call on you. Marilyn. Yes.
I don't know if I'll be able to finish it because the homework is hard and Tomorrow I'm going camping.
Okay. May I send your mom an email, your mom or your dad an email? And then we can talk about which assignments are hard, and then I can do something different. Can we do that? Okay, can I send it to your mom?
My sister, because she's here
Okay.
right now, not my mom and dad.
All right, is your sister right there?
She's in my mom's room.
All right, can you tell her to come out so I can get her email address? Thank you. Jasmine, while she's getting her sister, what's your question? Jasmine, what's your question?
I went fishing yesterday.
Say that again.
I went fishing yesterday.
That's great. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I
Great.
catch a small fish.
Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. Do you have any questions for me?
Big fish.
Do you have any questions?
I catch a big fish.
Jasmine, do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, go ahead and log off and I will see you on Monday, okay?
Okay.
All right, bye-bye. All right, Byron, while we're waiting for Marilyn's sister.
Are we getting a gift card at the end of the year?
I believe there's a drawing for those that have participated and turned in like almost all of their work and have attended all of the Zoom meetings, but I'll get clarification on what the qualifications for those are. Actually,
Today I'm going camping, but
okay. Well, that's
But-
fine. If you can get your work done, make sure you get your work done, okay?
is my internet gonna still be connected?
Probably not at camping, but that's okay. Just get it done before you go. If you can't, do it right now.
Can I do all my homework today, and can I still get credit for?
Yep, definitely. Yep, you're good.
Then I have only one homework to do.
Okay, well, go ahead and get that done for me, okay? And have fun camping.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye. All right, Marilyn, the email address?
My sister is sleeping right now.
She's sleeping right now. Okay. I'm going to send you some new stuff and I'm going to send it just to you for you to do, okay? Okay, I'll do that. And I'll send it through Seesaw, okay? All right, just try your best. That's all I want you to do is just try your best. All right, thank you. I'll see you, okay? Katrina, do you have a question?
Yes.
Okay.
In the homework, I did it, but it keeps saying I have to do it over and over again.
Okay, I'll look at it and see what's going on, okay?
Okay.
I'll look at it and see what's going on. Thanks for letting me know. I'll see you on Monday. Amaya, do you have any questions? You can go ahead and log off if you don't have any questions. Chancellor, do you have any questions? Chancellor, do you have any questions? Amaya, you can go ahead and log off if you don't have any questions. All right, Chancellor, I don't think you have any questions. I'm gonna go ahead and log off. I'll see you guys on Monday.